Cześć, czołem, ja jestem Matius. Zapraszam do już przedostatniego streamka z Mass Effect 3. A dzisiejszy outfit zawdzięczamy użytkowniczce growa kawiarenka. I tak, jak mówi tytuł, mamy DLC Lewiatan, DLC Cytadela, więc skupimy się tylko i wyłącznie na tym. Chociaż jeszcze zanim sobie to zaczniemy, to sprawdzę, czy nie będzie jakiejś interakcji na naszej stacji. Bo czasami coś tam właśnie wyskakiwało, jak się między misjami wędrowało. Więc najpierw lecimy na naszą główną stację, a potem sobie pójdziemy do DLC-ka.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
A nie mamy jednak Corteza, patrzcie, jest. W naszym doku. Czyli jak to, że nam mówiła Morrigan, by w razie czego on potem, nie wiem, odpoczął, poleciał właśnie na naszą stację i sobie odreagował, no to zrobił to. Sądziłem, że to tylko tak, no wiecie, gadanie wygadać. A wychodzi na to, że bez kitu. Posłuchał się nas. Zobaczymy, co Cortez nam jeszcze powie.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival here. Any questions?
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive corps emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
Jeszcze tylko jedna minutka na ZW i zaraz przyjdę spokojnie. Zatem powróciłem, spokojnie, nigdzie się nie wybieram. Przez następne, nie wiem, może 2 godziny, 3. Sobie porobimy DLC-ki, ale nie wiem, ile mi to może zejść. Kiedyś grałem, nie wiem, to było może z 5 godzin nawet. Tylko, że kiedyś grałem pierwszy raz, więc to nie widziałem wielu rzeczy, a teraz już trochę wiedzy posiadam. Witam, Szymon. Mogę ocenić, ale dopiero już po streamie. I dzięki za subko. Po streamie wstanę, ogarnę sobie herbatkę, jakieś jedzonko i obejrzę, co tam masz wstawione. Ja mam nadzieję, że tu tylko nie przyszedłeś, żeby, nie wiem, prosić o suba, a jak ci dam, to już się nie pojawisz. Po prostu powiem tak, no różni ludzie tutaj przychodzili, więc jestem nieco wyczulony już. Ale obejrzeć, u ciebie to obejrzę. Powiedzmy, że tak może o 8 wieczorem.
Commander?
Contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard, we've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Lewiatan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Opętany jest.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley.
Czyli zniewiarza znowu.
For a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, EDI. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else.
Take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
No. No! I couldn't have. No!
I'm not a murderer.
I saw you pull the trigger. Then you tried to kill me.
I swear I didn't.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Lewiathan Bryson mentioned?
Jak już on był podatny raz na indoktrynację, no to już cały czas będzie.
Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our research.
Dobrze wiemy, co w wojsku z takim by zrobili.
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Lewiathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Lewiathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Lewiathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Lewiathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Lewiathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Lewiathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Lewiathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Lewiathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Grunt to mieć jakieś hobby, co nie?
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Lewiathan. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Lewiathan.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source. Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element zero. Would Lewiathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element zero will decay after several centuries of active use. If Lewiathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element zero?
Adding it now.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Czy waszym zdaniem to nie jest na rysunku Hanar? Wiecie, takie coś, co się unosi, mackowate. Ewentualnie jakaś meduza jedna, nie mam pojęcia.
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Lewiathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Doing so now.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists
sightings?
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 5 possible systems.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
Five possible systems.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 5 possible systems.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 5 possible systems.
Alien sightings.
Three possibilities.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
No i tu trochę utkwiłem.
3 possibilities.
A może ja o czymś zapomniałem? Może jest jeszcze coś do odkrycia? No bo zobaczcie, tu jest coś jakby z boku, a tutaj już nie ma. Może ja jednak coś pominąłem jeszcze, może jest jeszcze jedna jakaś aktywność.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel.
Czyli to.
Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Ja po prostu myślałem, że jednak ja to już klikałem wcześniej i dlatego ominąłem. I już mamy cały komplet.
Reaper activity.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
A ja mamy.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. Commander?
We have located Garneau.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Lewiatan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Lewiathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Lewiathan.
Understood.
Ej, chwila. Ja zaraz zauważyłem, że mi się głowa zmieniła. Właśnie, czemu ja mam defaultową Shepard? Co tu się stanęło?
Powerful enough to take down a Reaper, but hiding from the war. There's more to this. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Lewiathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Co tu się stanęło, że mamy domyślną Shepard? Nie no, mamy ją domyślną cały czas. Czemu mi ją zmieniło na zwykłą? Właśnie o co kaman? Dobra, ja dla pewności chyba sobie, tylko nie wiem czy zapisywałem właśnie grę, kurde, wtedy. Chociaż może. To się cofnijmy i zobaczymy, bo może coś się nie wiem, zbugowało i się to naprawi. Ale jak się nie naprawi, to będę musiał bez kitu grać z taką twarzą. No tego nie przewidziałem akurat. No bo zobaczcie, tu mamy naszą Morrigan normalnie, a potem nagle ona zmienia twarz, w ogóle to jest inna postać. I praktycznie tutaj też jest nasza Morrigan. Chyba, że to jest ewentualnie może nie wina DLC-ka i może po DLC-ku będzie ta twarz znowu normalna, ale to jest podejrzane trochę. To już czytaliśmy, więc sobie tylko odznaczę, że było. I zobaczymy. Jak już tak będzie, to będę musiał nam tak grać. W takim wypadku właśnie nie wiem, czy wtedy nie zrobimy jedynie Lewiatana, a Cytadele się wtedy machnie w innym terminie. Bo mam takie coś, żeby zmieniać w serii na przykład twarze czy tam głowy, więc to nie byłoby jakoś skomplikowane, ale szczerze bym wolał, żeby była jednak twarz, którą zrobiłem. Czy bardziej może głowa. Chociaż może być tak jak mówię, że to się tam zbukowało z jakimś modem i może to tylko w tym Lewiatanie jest ta domyślna Shepard, ale no trochę szkoda, że no pół streama będzie z inną w ogóle postacią.
We have located Garneau.
I tu jeszcze mamy twarz normalną. A będzie kascenka, no i nam się zmieni na zwykłą. Nie jestem pewny, choć się domyślam, że tak się wydarzy. No i mamy znowu ją, no. Więc zobaczcie, będziemy mieli tą Shepard zwykłą. Chciałbym, żeby było inaczej, a no widocznie tak już z tym modem musi być. Znaczy z modem, z tym DLC-kiem. Po prostu no któryś mod bez kitu musiał coś tutaj spieprzyć, tylko nie wiem właśnie który. A tak bywa w tych modach z Mass Effecta, żeby coś naprawić, to ja często muszę coś wywalić i muszę mi się potem gra znowu wysypać. Więc no miejmy nadzieję, że może później to się naprawi jakoś.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Lewiathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Understood.
Powerful enough to take down a Reaper, but hiding from the war. There's more to this. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. They're after Leviathan too. Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Więc zróbmy tutaj taki deal, że jak po skończeniu tego DLC wciąż będziemy mieli domyślną Shepard, no to będę musiał ten stream jeszcze na drugi part podzielić. Czy dzisiaj nie wiem, ale no to się jeszcze zobaczy.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
scouting party.
That sounds larger than the term scouting party would suggest.
Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They should be panicked.
Ale bardzo podejrzanie się nam przyglądają. Jakbyśmy zakłócili ich spokój obecnie.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
Look, we don't have time to waste. I'm looking for a researcher, Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Carefully.
He was living in the ducts. Embarrassing.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
You can't be in here.
I will call security.
This is unnerving.
We should repair the elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
To nie jest tak, że oni tego nie umieli tego naprawić, tylko nie chcieli. Taki wcale tego garunu nie ma w ogóle.
The security log for the elevator said Garno was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
None of this makes sense for workers at a mining station.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global salvation. Less than merciful, really.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
You shouldn't be here.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Turn back, Commander.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago. was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garneau human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Is that Garneau?
I hope not, or we've hit a dead end.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Whatever's going on here, I need you to focus.
Of course, Commander.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
In your call to Bryson, you mentioned an artifact.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
Też opętany już
The
jest.
darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine. He is not himself. This is not Garneau we are talking to.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Someone has cut the power.
There he is. Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
But we're the only ones who will come out alive.
artifact.
What just happened?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
The trouble spots are out there. We should send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
But the drone is damaged. Its power reserves are limited.
Let's make it quick then.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it!
Commander, we still need to escort that drone.
No i fajnie, dzięki ci, Javik. Dzięki, że mnie zblokowałeś. Gdyby mnie ten Javik pchał to dupsko swoje, bym tam wszedł.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
Commander, we still need to escort that drone.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood. We must hurry.
On it.
The drone is running low on power.
I hear you. I'm on it.
To jest chyba sekunda przed zgonem przy tej pauzie. Może jakaś pomoc, drużyno? No on zaraz mnie zaciuka jak nic. Dobra.
Yours should be online.
Teraz tylko jakoś przeżyć. Aha, no tak, jakoś przeżyć. No nie w tym przypadku. Ale na szczęście nas przycheckpointowało w tym miejscu. Już się bawiłem, że znowu trzeba byłoby to powtarzać i powtarzać. I żeby było ciekawe, już nagle wrogów nie ma, jak umarłem.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office.
Raz, że wysadził typa, z którym byśmy mogli pogadać, to dwa jeszcze artefakt wysadził. Czyli no nie mamy w sumie nic.
Commander, come quickly.
What have you got?
That human was not the one called Garneau. This is, and he's been dead for a while.
Co by nie mówić, że pomyłka i tak nie żyje.
Can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data. There's also a personal log with 8 missed calls from someone named Dr. Anne Bryson.
Anne Bryson. I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
You tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible?
Jak jakby spali właśnie ileś tam lat i nie wiedzieli, co tu się dzieje.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left. Reaper? What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do.
It would seem Lewiathan has the power to take down a Reaper and possesses the ability to indoctrinate.
Could it be a Reaper itself?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
They're powerful, whatever they are, and dangerous.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
No i tak wróciliśmy i mamy naszą domyślną, czyli że no... Coś czuję, że będę musiał bez kitu chyba podzielić ten stream na 2 party. I totalnie nie mam pojęcia, co się odpieprzyło, że raz jest nasza Morrigan normalna, a potem nam przemijają na defaultową Shepard. Tak po prostu. Choć może to jest kwestia tego DLC i potem DLC-ku, może to się przemieni, no ale nie mam pojęcia. Jak się nam nie zmieni, to będę musiał bez kitu zrobić ten stream na 2 party i drugi będzie w terminie nieokreślonym, jak po prostu ogarnę w końcu naszą Morrigan. To nie jest jakaś trudna robota, ale no trzeba będzie się trochę przez te różne save'y, pliki przekopać, żeby wszystkie te, wiecie, kodziki wklepać, żeby ta głowa nam się znowu zrobiła poprawna.
Commander?
I to jest takie dziwne właśnie uczuć, że zaczynałem jako Morrigan, teraz mamy domyślną Shepard.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Lewiatan an impressive mind control capability.
If the Reapers are worried about it, then Lewiatan has my attention. We could use that kind of edge.
Nevertheless, we should remain cautious. It's likely that Lewiatan compelled Bryson's assistant to murder him.
Point taken. Just shows we don't know what we're dealing with.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Lewiatan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around. They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's the only one who does. Wherever she is, we have to find her.
She sounded concerned for her safety. If Reaper forces are closing on her position...
Then we find her first.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
I wcale Kirkul nie jest tu przypadkiem napisany.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Lewiatan itself.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Lewiathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
We found Prothean data earlier. Are there any ruins in the Pylos Nebula?
Nothing Prothean. Signal confirmed. There is no sign of Anne Bryson in this system. I found something. There is no sign of Anne Bryson in this system. Signal confirmed. We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
I understand we have reports of an attack on a group of scientists.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Lewiatan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes, an attack means we're on the right trail. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems. Who knows what we'll find?
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Zatem no, tego nie chciałem robić, ale tak, będę musiał
Commander, on the landing platform.
począć, ponieważ jednak wolałbym, żeby to była Morrigan, a nie ta domyślna Shepard. Zaczęliśmy grać w Lewiatana, więc już tam jakoś przeżyję to, ale wolę Cytadelę machnąć już z Morrigan. Więc od razu po streamie będę musiał jeszcze tytuł zmienić, żeby nie było, że was lekko okłamałem. Zacząłem Viola, no nie nowa postać, po prostu zacząłem DLC-ka, poleciałem na steroidy i mi się zmieniła postać na domyślną. Więc to was trochę rozczaruje, ale gramy tylko Lewiatana dzisiaj. Bo po prostu musi przy tej cytadeli być Morrigan, no. Nie, bo to tak się męczyłem, żeby nią nie zagrać. Więc to jest właśnie przykład, że mody chyba niekoniecznie inwestują w dobrą grę. Ale jak mam zmienić, skoro to tylko działa na zbroję? Ja nie mogę zmienić jej twarzy, no bo to jest trochę inna robota. Dobra, którędy ja mam teraz pójść? No to może ja tego moda nie mam, więc... No. Chyba którędy ja mam pójść, no? Tak wygląda, jakbym mógł na górę jakoś się dostać, ale... którędy? Jeśli to zadziała, to mogę zobaczyć. No i zgłupiałem teraz. Którędy ja mam pójść? Bo niby mamy pójść tam, tylko że no właśnie mamy blokadę małą. A. No tak. To właśnie jest magia tych moich ustawień graficznych, że ja tego nie zauważyłem nawet. Bo mi się normalnie zlała z otoczeniem.
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
On my way. The wires are shorted. I'll need a moment to fix it. That did it. Raising the bridge now.
Commander, attention!
Trochę tu się narobiło. Jakimiś minami jeszcze tamten strzela we mnie. Mi się wydaje, że tarczownik może ci pomoże. Podobno goś zdolny jest. A ja zapewne jakąś wiedzę posiada. Zawsze może poszukać, nie wiem, w Google. Czy nawet, nie wiem, może jest jakiś tutorial na YouTubie. Nie jest takie trudne, jak się wydaje. Może tylko na początku.
We're blocked. Find another way.
We can make it through here. Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
No i pewnie zaraz padnę, coś czuję. Nie ma to jak krój poszukiwaczy o poranku. Jak ja tego czegoś nienawidziłem w dwójce. To tak biło. O. Okej, jeszcze zombiaczek. Nawet 2. No i zginę, co nie? Zginę. Tak. No i zabiły mnie zombiaczki. Znaczy ja nie mogę pomóc, no bo ja robię streama, więc trochę mi jest ciężko robić dwie rzeczy naraz. Bo chciałbym być wszystko robiący w tym samym czasie, no ale nie jestem. A może w ogóle oddać wam tego robaka i do przodu? Może ja się nie muszę z nim bić. To chyba nie musiałem się z nim bić. Zapewne są z moda, no tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Tak samo jak, nie wiem czy zbieracze nie są z moda wzięte. Jeszcze miałem na horyzoncie właśnie jak się szło robić misję Mirandy, tego typa dużego starczą. I raczej też go nie było normalnie. Ja powiem ci, że te potwory biją sporo.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
They're not coming. We have to keep moving.
Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Commander, look!
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Lewiatan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. May sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor.
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard! Take it out!
Yes, Commander.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
I to jest chyba pierwszy stream, gdzie ja tyle żelu musiałem zużyć. Zazwyczaj nie narzekałem, że go mam, a tu już mi się powoli kończy.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
You found something that wanted to stay hidden.
Found something?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation to meet you there.
Czyli co, mówiłeś, że do szafki mam się udać
Message at your private terminal.
i sprawdzić. Podejść do szafy w swojej kajucie. Dobra, no to idziemy. No to mamy szafkę. I co mam, nie wiem, kliknąć i ten? Przecież ja mogę tylko zmienić ogólnie outfit i armor. Ja nie mogę zmienić wyglądu postaci. Jest trochę, no, nie kmię twojego sposobu rozumowania, no. Przecież, no, może bywam czasami ślepy, okej, ale no ja bym zauważył, że jest opcja zmiany twarzy. Jest tylko armor i outfit, to jest wszystko. Nic innego nie ma. Mam co prawda tu jeszcze jakieś mody, ale no... To też chyba niewiele mi może zmienić. Chyba żaden z tych modów typowo chyba nie dotyczy nawet wyglądu postaci. Jest tylko właśnie jeden aspekt, jak mieliśmy z Legionem tamtą misję, no i to jest wszystko. Ale to był tylko wygląd w tym, nazwijmy to, wspomnieniu. To nie był wygląd finalny. Więc ja nie mam opcji zmienić wyglądu, no będę musiał grać do końca DLC-ka taką defaultową Shepard. Więc no taki mam zamiar, że skończę DLC-ka, no i z Cytadelą sobie zrobimy w jednym terminie. Dlatego nie będę mówił kiedy i o które. Po prostu jak będę go robił, no to będziecie mieli powiadomienie takie stosowne. Więcej zrobić się na razie nie da. A tamtą głowę będę musiał, powiedzmy, no wejść w jakiś inny program i no podmieniać te różne tekstury. Kiedyś to robiłem i dało radę, tylko że to kiedyś robiłem trochę inaczej. Jeszcze na zwykłej wersji, nie na tej legendarce, więc no może być różnie, no ale zobaczymy, no zobaczymy jak to nam przejdzie. Znaczy to raczej ja zobaczę, no bo będę musiał się tam trochę pomęczyć, a jak już ogarnę, to wam na Discordzie dam info o tym. Dlatego nie będzie info, kiedy ten stream będzie, ten drugi part, ale dam info, jak uda mi się zrobić chociaż Morrigan z powrotem. Po prostu no, wiem, że mógłbym grać w tego DLC-ka drugiego, nawet naszą femshep normalną, domyślną. Tylko, że no, wolałbym jednak swoją postacią grać. Nie po to tyle się męczyłem właśnie, żeby te mody na Morrigan grać, by potem finalnie i tak grać kimś innym. Więc będziecie musieli mi to wybaczyć. Znaczy, no nie musicie, no ale... Ja sobie już wybaczyłem.
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. my father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Lewiatan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Mnie wykrzaczyło, no. Gdzieś standardzik u mnie. Nie ma to jak Crash praktycznie przed całym końcem. Ja wiem, że w sumie na przykład Viola by mogła mi doradzić, że jest taki mod, który posiada i na przykład ona sobie zmieni ten wygląd postaci, w sensie twarz, no ale ja żeby wgrać jakiegoś moda nowego, bym musiał w ogóle wszystkie te mody wypieprzać i jeszcze raz je instalować. A już za dużo jest, no, męki z tym, szczególnie, że tu już, wiecie, taki kres przygody trochę.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Lewiatan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Lewiatan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey, Commander. Need a hand?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping. We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Lewiatan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Lewiatan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Lewiathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
I don't like it, but we're out of options.
You know better than I do what Leviathan's capable of when threatened. I know it's a long shot, but I have to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
This is pretty gutsy.
I don't know about guts. Crazy, maybe.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant.
Signal is fading. Maintain connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
I'm stopping this!
Back off! Where are you? Where are you?
Beyond reach.
Trace complete.
James!
Got it! Okay. Yeah, we're good. Shit.
Pytanie, czy ona przeżyła to?
Edie, update.
You wanna sit rep? Are you kidding me? Look at her.
I got it, Lieutenant. Edie?
We have a location.
Hang in there.
Leviathan coordinates sent to the Normandy, Shepard.
I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
I'm taking her to Med Lab. See you back on the Normandy.
I wychodzi na to, że mamy chyba ostatnią sekwencję w tym DLC-ku. Bo z tego co wiem, to właśnie będzie taka, jakby to powiedzieć, mokra sprawa na takiej dziwnej, burzowej mapce, a potem będzie ból. Więc myślę, że może tak z pół godziny max i to skończymy. No już po stronie będę musiał po prostu sam się przemęczyć i właśnie tak to zrobić, żeby ta nasza Morrigan znowu wróciła. Wiem, że nie muszę, no ale wypada mi, skoro wiecie, już tak się męczyłem, tak te mody sobie układałem, żeby wszystko działało. Aż tu nagle odpalam DLC-ka, który nie powinien być, że tak powiem, zmodowany, no bo chyba nie był. A wyszło, że jednak coś tam się wydarzyło. Tylko nie mam pojęcia co właśnie. Ale z modowaniem tak już jest. Zwłaszcza jak praktycznie ja tylko z wami to testuję. W spore mierze właśnie ta lista modów 1, 2, 3 w tej całej trylogii, no to jest na żywca testowana. Dotąd te problemy dały się jakoś, wiecie, rozwiązać w miarę szybko, a z tym no to może mi trochę zejść. Zwłaszcza, że ostatni raz właśnie zamieniałem te wyglądy głów, nie wiem, no może z dekadę temu, ewentualnie może trochę szybciej.
These coordinates match our trace of Lewiathan.
I tak naprawdę to jest chyba jedyna lokacja w tym DLC-ku, która w ogóle jest taka, jakby to powiedzieć, unikatowa. Drugiej takiej bodajże nie znajdziecie w tej grze. Taka pseudo-platforma wiertnicza, wokoło woda i jeszcze sztorm przy okazji.
Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Yes, but then what? If this is a Reaper, how can we ally ourselves with it? They are monsters, never to be trusted.
We're not gonna win this war by turning away help, even if it does have blood on its hands.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Ktoś bardzo nie chce, żebyśmy tu wylądowali. Ale właśnie sprawił, że musieliśmy. I odwrotu już nie ma.
Everyone all right?
I've survived far worse, Commander.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this. Whatever that pulse was, we're not the first to get hit.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here. Any idea?
Old enough not to stink.
Czy wam też coś mówi nazwisko Brooks? Bo mi tak. Zwłaszcza, że jeszcze przed tym DLC-kiem jesteśmy.
This is a place of death. Those ships look like they've been drifting for years.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It may not be Cerberus technology at all. Regardless, it doesn't work.
Look, up there!
Reapers! They were right behind us! Protect the shuttle!
Tylko z której strony ja mam się bronić? A dobra, już wiem. Nasz team bardzo często pada na tym streamie. Ktoś w ogóle zliczył, ile ja razy ich podnosiłem? Oni padają dosłownie co kilkanaście sekund. Aha, okej. Tego się nie spodziewałem. Nie spodziewałem się, że mnie ktoś od tyłu weźmie. I to jeszcze w taki sposób. Aha. To już mamy zagadkę rozwiązaną. To się chyba źle skończy, coś tak czuję. Au.
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Okej. Dobra. Pytanie, dużo ich jeszcze będzie? Okej, nie ma save'a. To ciekawie się robi. A tu jeszcze jeden siedzi.
Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Ale ile to, słuchajcie, trwało? Ja się czułem trochę, jakbym grał właśnie na hardkorze jakimś.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
The Normandy could extract us.
Same thing would happen to her. The landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Lewiatan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. Time's wasting.
Wait a minute. Are we seriously considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Commander, risk is rarely a hindrance. But this plan, even I would hesitate.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Lewiatan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Shepard.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you. Here goes. Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1. Looks good so far. Copy that.
To jest chyba tradycyjnie, że im schodzimy w dół, tym jest zasięg słabszy.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I've finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Don't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there. Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet.
Jak nigdy się nie nurkowało, to teraz mamy okazję. To bodajże jest jedyna akcja w tej trylogii. A całe nurkowanie trwa, nie wiem, może z 10 minut maksymalnie. Ale kto przeżył, to jego.
On the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Na tyle, co Shepard zanurkowała, to ja bym się nie odważył.
What is that?
A oto i on.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
Tylko, że ty sam jesteś żniwiarzem poniekąd.
Anderson.
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
You took down a Reaper. You could help win this war. Why the hell are you hiding down here?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful than they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design, indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is
Tylko, że to zdanie trochę nie ma sensu. Chcą chronić życie, a je zabierają.
the galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting where you should be.
It is clear why the reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the apex race. We will survive. And the reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Czyli co, mamy deal. Nie musiał, nam pomógł. To pomyślał, że kiedyś nawiążemy współpracę z kimś, kto jest w dużej mierze podobny. Hej, kawiarenka. Wpadłaś akurat na samą końcówkę tego dodatku. Jak widzisz, mamy lekki błąd, gdyż nam się Morrigan zmieniła na Femshep zwykłą. I ponieważ chciałbym przejść Cytadelę jako Morrigan, no to będę musiał tego streama na 2 party podzielić. Coś tam gadała Viola, że niby ma takiego moda, że może w szafce zmienić wygląd postaci. No, zgadzam się, outfit i armor ok, ale ja tam głowy nie mogę zmienić. Więc będę musiał znowu grzebać w tym programie od chyba tych save'ów, żeby głowę Morrigan wkleić. O ile się będzie dało, mam nadzieję, że się uda. Zacząłem po prostu DLC-ka i na tej asteroidzie od razu mi zmieniło głowę na nią.
Found it. It's real. A lot more than we ever imagined.
So was it worth almost dying for?
A no masz rację, no musi być. Tyle nad nią siedziałem. Robiłem tyle właśnie tych modlistów, żeby w końcu grać Morrigan. Tylko, że no niekoniecznie musimy. No ale ja chcę.
It was. We exposed it. Pushed it into the light. Whether it likes it or not, it's part of this war now. And it's gonna help fight.
It sounds like a good war story. Maybe even better than mine.
Domyślą Femshep to akurat grałem pierwszy raz kiedyś.
One for the history books.
A to było no ponad dekadę temu.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Lewiatan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
I tu przyjdzie nam się niestety rozstać. Po prostu nie zrobię kolejnego kroku, póki nie przywrócę Morrigan. Chyba że się nie będzie dało, no to będę musiał jakoś grać tak jak jest. Ale żeby nie było niedomówień, ja ten outfit zostawiam, bo miało to być na DLC-ka, no i się tak pojawi. Dlatego nie mówię, kiedy będzie kolejny stream, w sensie ten part drugi, o której godzinie, po prostu dam wam jakby co znać ogólnie na Discordzie. Wtedy jak ogarnę z głową Morrigan. A jak mnie subujecie, no to raczej dostaniecie powiadomienie, jak taki stream się pojawi. Tylko już nie gwarantuję, czy to będzie wcześniej, czy to będzie gdzieś, nie wiem, w nocy, bo ja po prostu kiedy to ogarnę, to chyba od razu robię wtedy streama. Ale ogólnie finał, co miał być, to będzie, jak mówiłem, o tej 22. Nie wiem, może nawet tak zajdzie, że na sam koniec marca. No to wiem, no zobaczymy, jak to wyniknie jeszcze z tym moim naprawianiem. A twoja sukienka jest, no bo wygrała, no. Nikt inny się nie zgłosił, więc wygrała. I będziesz miała szczęście, bo to będzie już drugi stream, gdzie ta sukienka będzie. Ale dobra, ja tu się rozgadowywuję. A tu zrobię sobie save'ika tak, żeby nie było, że mnie jeszcze wykrzać na sam koniec. Znaczy to się jeszcze zobaczy, no bo na pewno to będzie 22, bo wolałbym, żebyś jednak była. To jest z tego co wiem twój czas. No to zobaczymy, czy piątek. Jak szybko to naprawię z Morrigan, no to być może tak. Po prostu no wyczekuj info na Discordzie, a będziesz już wiedzieć. W tym miejscu się z wami pożegnam. Dziękuję, że wpadliście. Dziękuję za wszystkie łapki. No i widzimy się na tym bardziej już samym standalonowym streamie z DLC-ka do Cytadeli, a potem już krótka piłka do finala na ziemi. Znaczy, no oczywiście jeszcze będzie Cerberus, a to praktycznie jest na jednym ostatnim streamie. Trzymajcie się, miłego wieczoru. Cześć.